Hey, watch my channel Cloud Busted. So I finally got some more work done on the 5th scale Cloud Buster. It's been a while. I've been really busy at work in my shop. This time of year is crazy busy. I've also had a few other projects going on. But anyway, so a while ago, I got this thing completed. If you haven't seen my other videos, I built my own custom 5th scale Cloud Buster. Stainless steel tube chassis. I made my own axles, 4-link suspension, everything. Using a DBXLE motor speed control gear set, so that's that. But then this thing weighs close to 50 pounds and it's really fast, so that much weight and that much speed, each servos, especially front ones, I wasn't running the servo savers. That's what I came up with right here. So I tried a bunch of different designs, like a cam system and all that stuff, but I just went back to the good old-fashioned spring-loaded servo saver. I machine these at my shop. I got a little machine shop too. And it's just a spring-loaded servo saver. But this is made out of a high-strength steel, really high grade. It's lightweight, relatively lightweight for steel, very corrosion resistant, and very, very strong. I was going to make it out of aluminum, but I don't think aluminum would have been strong enough. And I still have to machine these arms down, drill some holes for the steering. And there's going to be a few different holes, so we can play around with the steering ratio. So I'll take one of these apart so you can see what it looks like. So it's just a bolt, a spring, pretty greased up, but as you can see, it's just a wedge. So it's pretty simple. The bolt and the spring go in there. Thread into that, drill and tap that out. That just fits together, like so. And it rotates like that inside this bushing. So it's going to weld right there to the axle. I'm still going to machine a lot of this out just to save weight, because you can see that's pretty thick wall steel. It doesn't need to be that thick, so I'll machine some of that out just to save weight. Assembling it, it's very easy. Just goes back together like that. Put your bolt and spring in. And there's no nut needed on the backside because that's threaded, so you just lock that down. So the more you tighten the bolt, the tighter the spring tension. And there's also, the looser it is, there's more travel in the spring. And they're going to mount right in here like that. So like I said earlier, I have to trim these brackets still, and I'll drill multiple holes for adjustments so I can change the steering ratio. So it's going to weld right there. There will be one linkage going to the servo and the other to the bottom of the knuckle, and that's what will give it that, it'll have that flex right there, that give to it. So hopefully that'll work and that'll stop killing servos. Because the way it's set up right now, it's just got one servo mounted to the axle with no servo saver. See right there. And it's kind of interesting because the back servo never goes bad. It's always the front one. And also, another one of my projects, the low-C Super Rock Rey. So I jumped this thing way higher than it was intended to and broke it. You can see it broke the shock tower, lower control arm, axle. So I'm not really sure what I want to do with this thing, and I don't know, let me know what you think. But what I've been thinking about doing was, instead of fixing this, because I have a lot of money tied up in RCs, and any money I put in this could be put towards buying more Cloud Busters, so I would rather have more Cloud Busters than fix this thing, I think. And also, I have a Super Baja Rey, so I thought about using this as a parts truck and take all the parts that I think are better off of this, put it in the Super Baja Rey. So let me know what you think about that. I think it'd be good because it'll show a lot of people what can interchange. For example, I like the battery setup on the Super Rock Rey a lot better than the Super Baja Rey. So I'm pretty sure that the chassis will switch right over, but I'm not really sure. I won't know till I take both trucks apart and actually try to swap those components over. I'll use things like the window netting, limit straps, and I put the aluminum steering bell crank in this, aluminum front gearbox housings. So all that stuff will be swapped into the Super Baja Rey. And then any other leftover parts that are still good, like I might keep some shocks as spares, because I know the rear shocks are the same, fronts are different. The Super Rock Rey has longer shocks in the front than the Super Baja Rey, but who knows, maybe if I extend the towers on the Super Baja Rey, I can use those longer front shocks. I can also try the tires, put those tires on the Super Baja Rey. I might have to cut the fenders out, but that's no big deal. So let me know what you think. Should I fix this thing or use it as a parts truck? I don't know, something to think about. So if I do decide to use this as a parts truck, I'll get to that later. First I want to get the clodbuster going. It's been down for way too long, and I've been working on a couple other projects. Let me show you what I've been working on. I also make Freddy Krueger gloves, like replicas of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and some guy just put in an order of about 10 gloves, so I've been really busy. I mean, I've been making tons of these things. So I got some parts here, bunch of parts for this. These are all like the finger pieces. And the original ones used in the movie were just like props, and you could buy a lot of prop replicas, but they're kind of weak. So, but when I make these things, I make them out of like real high quality, strong stainless steel, virtually unbreakable, and they're all the pieces are reinforced on the backside, TIG welded, and then brazed. So they're very strong, all heavy gauge materials. So anyway, I've been really busy doing that. I think I got like 5 or 6 more to make. Got to ship those out. So I kind of wish I didn't take that project on. It's a pretty good profit, but I had enough stuff going on. And also, I've been doing a lot of work to my full-size truck. I just got the new shock scheme in for that. Let me show you those real quick. So these are 30-inch travel nitrogen gas shocks for my full-size truck. I just got these in. These were made by a company called Raysource. They're real high quality, all billet parts. So these are 30-inch travel, 2 per corner. Well, actually, it's 30-inch travel in the rear, 26-inch front. Let me pull these apart and show you what they look like. So these are pretty crazy. Fully extended, these things are like almost 6 feet tall. So anyway, hopefully I'll have this thing up and running soon. It's been down for way too long. I'm really anxious to get it going, so hopefully next video I'll do on this thing, it'll be running around, back on the road. So anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, like, and subscribe.